Valorant took the gaming world by storm last year, quickly cementing itself a major place in the esports scene. You probably already heard a lot about this game, but there are some incredible stories about its development and growth. I'm Caboose with the Leaderboard, and here are 107 facts about Riot Games' hero shooter, Valorant. The company behind Valorant already has plenty of experience in the esports scene. It was developed and published by Riot Games, the studio behind MOBA giant League of Legends. In October 2019, Riot Games teased its FPS for the first time. It was not called Valorant at that time though, it was called Project A. The idea behind Valorant was to create a tactical shooter like Counter-Strike Global Offensive or Rainbow Six Siege, but add the concept of champions from League of Legends. Riot Games wanted to create an FPS where they could add new heroes and weapons over time without disturbing the balance of the game. To create the agents of Valorant, Riot Games brought in many members of League of Legends' champion design team. Both games feature heroes with unique abilities that need to be quickly and easily identifiable from a gameplay perspective. One of the biggest issues in competitive FPS games is cheaters. From wall hacks to aimbots, there are many tools which allow players to cheat and pull off unfair kills. I think we can all remember Clara, but to prevent these cheaters from rigging the game, Riot Games implemented anti-cheating features directly into Valorant. The main server authenticates everything that happens in each match to ensure no one is cheating. Salvatore Garazzo, a former Counter-Strike player, is in charge of designing maps for Valorant. He also created one of the most popular maps in Counter-Strike, Cache. To keep the latency low, Valorant uses a technology developed for League of Legends called RIOT Direct. It acts as a secondary network specifically designed for traffic from Riot's games, reducing the lag for players. Joe Ziegler, a member of the League of Legends development team, was the one who first pitched Valorant. His dream was to create a new game that prioritized team play and cooperation. As many of his friends played Call of Duty and Rainbow Six, he wanted to specifically make an FPS centered around team play. Valorant broke Twitch records even before its official release. The game's reveal garnered 12.2 million hours watched, breaking Twitch's single-day viewership record. When the game was still in closed beta, Valorant broke Twitch's single-day hours watched record with 34 million hours watched. It also logged the second most concurrent viewers on Twitch with over 1.7 million viewers, second to only the 2019 League of Legends World Championship Finals. Icebox once featured a room outside the playable area with a closed pod containing samurai armor and a mask. After Yoru's release, this room was flipped upside down and the mask went missing. As Yoru's mask is similar to the one hidden on Icebox, and he confirmed to Phoenix that he knew his way around the map, it's implied that he was the one to break into the room. On Ascent, there is a bench with a sculpture on top of it that looks like Tom Kench, a champion from League of Legends. The closed beta featured a selection of weapon skins that didn't make it into the official release, the Reaver Collection. The Lux Collection also featured color variants that were removed. The voice actor of Viper, Ashley Birch, is a famous figure in the gaming world. She's won 2 Golden Joystick Awards for Best Performance for her roles as Chloe Price in Life is Strange and Aloy in Horizon Zero Dawn.
I wasn't trying to kill you.
During the closed beta, Omen had sharp light blue eyes instead of the 3 vertical lines he has currently on his face. The world of Valorant features several references to Kingdom, an organization using the power of Radianite to produce 3/4 of the world's energy. Both the spike and diffuser are branded with the Kingdom K logo. On Ascent, a Kingdom building sells tickets for some sort of event. According to the environment files for the map, they're specifically tickets to a museum. The most important map for Kingdom is Split. The organization's headquarters is a skyscraper overlooking the entire map from behind the Defender spawn, and another building is under construction in Kingdom Plaza. Each weapon and its attachment has a specific length, making them more or less visible to opponents. The Classic is the smallest weapon and the Odin is the largest. During her early development phase, Killjoy was supposed to be male. She was also a robot during some part of development, before becoming the agent we know today. The art director of Valorant is a former character designer for Valve. Moby Frank was the art lead on Team Fortress 2 and created iconic characters like the Medic. Viper's real name is Sabin. She used to be a healer before joining the Valorant protocol. Outside the playable area of Breeze is the front half of a container ship overlooking the A site. It's a Kingdom work area with various branded crates, computers, servers, and a triangular teleporter. While the teleporter was inactive upon Valorant's release, it received several updates leading to KO's arrival on Earth. A sign near the teleporter read "Sequence Initiated," then "Target Locked," "Arrival Imminent," and finally, "Portal Breached," with an image of KO. When KO arrived from his alternate timeline to the teleporter on Breeze, he took the knife stuck in a nearby Radianite crate. The in-game store regularly changes its selection of weapon and melee skins. The featured section rotates every 2 weeks, and the offers section rotates every 2 to 3 days. Sova is voiced by Aaron Vodovaz, who's also known for killing Eve and the latest Kingsman movie simply titled The King's Man. The maps in Valorant are inspired by real places on Earth. Ascent is set in Italy, Split in Japan, Icebox in Russia, Bind in Morocco, Haven in Bhutan, and Breeze in the Caribbean. Killjoy designed Brimstone's Bracer. She also invented a sentry bot, an alarm bot, swarm grenades, and a lockdown device.
I honestly didn't expect that to work.
Really? So, maybe give us a heads up next time?
A mirrored version of Killjoy created the spike to attack an alternative version of Earth. While it's not available in-game for gameplay reasons, the sentry bot designed by Killjoy can move and run on its 2 legs. According to Valorant's narrative team, Killjoy plays League of Legends. However, who she mains is a mystery. Sage's ability orbs are the same ones she wears on her belt. They are made of radionite, a substance which powers most of Valorant's technologies. Karina Altamirano voices Reyna in both the English and Latin American versions. According to executive producer Anna Donian, the key to winning games in Valorant is to dominate the map through good positioning. Riot Games developed the game so that the team who positions themselves best wins the match. The voice actor of Omen, Jason Marnoka, also dubbed Megatron in the Transformers series and Prince Renathal in World of Warcraft. Reyna is the only agent that has different quotes when she uses her ults. She also doesn't have a quote for headshots, unlike the other agents. Raze stole and modified one of Killjoy's alarm bots to create her boom bot. Early designs for Breach showed him with a brown jacket, black arms, blonde hair, and a mask. The trailer for Breeze showed the teleporter used by KO to join Valorant, as well as an activated version of the pyramids on A-Site. Thurston Wolf is a key character in the backstory of Breeze and the reason why the map became of strategic importance to the Valorant protocol. However, there is little to no concrete information about this character as of right now. Agents sometimes talk to each other in-game, giving some depth to their personalities. According to creative director David Nottingham, these dialogues will change over time as the agents' stories evolve. Brimstone has the same voice actor as Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat and Wolverine. Steve Bloom is one of the most active voice actors in gaming, with almost 150 games on his resume. Riot aims to release a new agent every 2 months. However, if players feel there are too many heroes, Riot would rather release other types of content like new maps or game modes. Yoru's mask allows him to pass through dimensions. This teleportation ability went a bit too far on Breeze though, as Yoru could teleport inside the pyramids. This oversight was later fixed by Riot Games. Astra's favorite food is jollof, a rice dish popular in West Africa. Breach, Sage, Jet, and Cypher all refer to an agent that was never revealed, Bombshell. According to data mine interactions between the agents, Bombshell could be an engineer with exploding bots. Eva Filer gives her voice to Killjoy. She also played young Margaret Thatcher in The Crown, Jillian in Urban Legends, and Chloe in The Archers.
Finally! About time you showed up.
Breach was born without arms. His mechanical arms are made from carbon steel with titanium plating. Him and Jax would get along really well. Many professional players from other FPSs switched to Valorant when the game came out. Some of the most popular players include Overwatch League MVP Jay Sinatra Wan, CSGO pros Adil Scream Benral Tom, and Spencer Hiko Martin, as well as Apex Legends pro player Brandon Asu Win. Teaming up with friends helps gather experience points faster. A party of 2 increases the experience points earned by 8%, while a team of 5 gets a 20% boost. Gabe Kunda, the voice of KO, has voiced characters in several anime dubs, including One Piece, My Hero Academia, Fairy Tail, and Dragon Ball Super. Ascent was one of the very first maps created for Valorant. It was designed to be a baseline for the future maps of the game. Ascent remained in development for almost 5 years. KO is the 17th agent from the Valorant protocol. However, there are only 16 agents in the game, with no information as to why Agent 08 is currently missing. Radionite, the main source of energy in Valorant, comes from dark matter. Its exact origin is still unknown. There are 2 kinds of Valorant agents: Radiants, who have supernatural abilities, and humans, who use Radionite-powered technology. Though Breach is Swedish, his voice actor, David Menken, is Norwegian. Besides Breach, Menken has also voiced Magnus in Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers, Malos in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and Captain Joseph Brady in Battlefield 3. Daniel DeFran Francesca was the first professional to get banned from Valorant. His team missed a match during the Solary Cup due to a schedule misunderstanding. DeFran insulted the staff and his rivals, leading to a permanent ban across all Solary tournaments. While Dufresne is banned from solo tournaments, he can still compete in other Valorant tournaments. This is not the case for North American players Fox and Weak, who were the first pro players banned permanently from Valorant due to cheating. Pro players, of course, being a very loose term here. Originally, the competitive ranks were called Mercenary, Soldier, Veteran, Hero, Legend, Mythic, Immortal, and Valorant. To avoid letting players be a Valorant in Valorant, Riot Games updated the ranking systems. Rankings now range between Iron, Bronze, Silver, Gold, Platinum, Diamond, Immortal, and Radiant. Players can earn matchmaking points even if the game ends in a draw. The Valorant Champions Tour Master Stage 2 in Reykjavik, Iceland was the first Valorant esports event to take place in a LAN environment. All prior competitions were held online. The VCT Master Stage 2 peaked at over 1 million viewers and offered a prize pool of $600,000. 1 year after its initial release, Valorant already established itself as a major esports title. The total prize money awarded during Valorant tournaments in the first year exceeds 7 million USD. To avoid visual clutter, most elements on a map are below 1 foot in elevation or higher than 9 feet. The area in between, called the clean zone, has higher visibility for players to spot other agents. Jet's voice actor, Shannon Williams, is a popular K-pop singer.
미안해서 어쩌나?
Valorant maps are built with Unreal Engine 4, and the majority of the art team uses Maya for 3D modeling. While each character has a different height in the lore of Valorant, they all appear to be the same size in-game so that no agent has an advantage over the others. The name Valorant was almost used by Riot Games in League of Legends. The northern continent of Runeterra is called Valoran, without the T. Sage has an emblem on her tunic which closely resembles the Chimera Empires from League of Legends. The Kingdom Crown coffee shop on Split has a familiar-looking mascot. With its mustache, crown, and scepter, the coffee bean mascot looks like the Onion King from Overcooked. The Hangul characters in Jet's Spray spell Insadong, a neighborhood in Jongno, Seoul. Ascent used to be part of Venice until the events of Duality. It is now floating above the Italian city after a mirrored version of Jet detonated a spike.
Yo, we got problems.
We? You're the one that screwed up.
You serious? You had it easy, Jet. You know they're bringing whole teams now, right?
And so will we.
The little dinosaur who pops up in Google Chrome browsers when users have no usable internet connection makes an appearance on Split on a wall and a poster. Once a map has been created by the development team, it can take up to 6 months for the art production to make the map feel alive with ambient audio, realistic shadows, and details. There is a League of Legends Easter egg on Split. The map features a restaurant called the Scuttle Shack with a logo which resembles the Scuttle Crab from Riot Games MOBA. Valorant published a series of guidelines for tournament organizers. The cash prizes are set to a maximum of $10,000 for small tournaments and $50,000 for medium ones. Tournament organizers must disable the Show Blood feature in their competitions to comply with Valorant community competition guidelines. The voice actor for Raze, Carolina Ravassa, also voiced Sombra in Overwatch. Aurelion Sol, the Star Forger from League of Legends, appears as a statue in front of the attacker's spawn gate to Seasite on Haven. The youngest player on a Valorant esports team is Christopher Larry Banks-Doi. At the tender age of 15, he's already playing in tournaments with the Teal Team. The oldest active Valorant player is Soi Null Shu Lun. The 36-year-old already has over 20 years of experience on various FPS games and is currently playing for Legends. There are many teddy bears hidden in Valorant maps. They can appear as stuffed plushies lying around or bear faces on computers. There's even a hidden teddy bear on a flying cup in the training map. The idea behind the creation of the map Split was to make a tactical map play like King of the Hill. Players need to take control of an off-site position to defend or capture each site. During the early development of Split, the map featured a central tower with bulletproof windows that allowed defenders to see the approach of the attackers. Controlling the tower gave too much of an advantage, so it was removed and split into smaller towers which focused on each site. The voice actor of Astra, Effie Nkrumah, is a Ghanaian-Australian artist. She is a writer, poet, actress, and director, and is better known by her pen name, Benuma.
You can tell a person's character by their first action.
Each agent has a different country of origin, except for Brimstone and Viper, who both hail from the United States. Brimstone and Viper are two of the earliest members of the Valorant protocol and worked to set up the current organization. The initial designs of Killjoy gave her another ability called Seeker, which didn't make it into the agent's final version. Omen, one of the most mysterious agents in Valorant, is also an avid knitter. Steve Bloom, the voice actor of Brimstone, also voiced Orochimaru in Naruto and Rexar in Warcraft 3. KO comes from an alternate reality where Radiants are enemies of humans. His mission as a robot was to neutralize Radiants so they wouldn't be used as weapons. KO often uses military language, such as KIA, killed in action, or abbreviations using the NATO phonetic alphabet. The name KO could come from one of his voice lines, "Kill all your opponents." In his alternate Earth, KO fought against Astra, Sage, and Skye, and also killed Reyna. Thanks to his tech, KO mastered the art of pool hall games. The voice actor we hear the most in Valorant belongs to Cynthia K. Williams, who serves as the announcer of each round, victory, or defeat. Before voicing Valorant, she acted in various series such as Prison Break, Real Husbands of Hollywood, and Nashville. Despite being a founding member of the Valorant protocol alongside Brimstone, Viper does not hold any leadership position within the organization. Instead, Sage is Brimstone's second in command.
Stay close. Weapons ready.
During development, Phoenix's real name was Grant Galloway. It hasn't been confirmed whether this name became canon upon Valorant's launch, however. Cypher is voiced by Nabil Iloabi. Valorant was his first gig in voice acting. 3 agents were scrapped from Valorant: Shatter, Jules, and Crusader. Jules' abilities became Killjoy's Lockdown, Sova's Owl Drone, and Jet's Tailwind. Crusader was reworked and became Breach. Phoenix was suspended from the school he attended because he set a building on fire.
In your head.
Please, let me show you how the boss does it.
Phoenix starts.
Before joining the Valorant protocol, Jet worked as a chef for a restaurant in Seoul, Korea. Not all Valorant agents have the same level of information on a mission. At the end of Duality, Viper gives more information to Phoenix as he had already met a mirrored version of himself.
You should see your face.
Ascent's B site is similar to the practice map's bomb plant practice. And then finally, the 107th fact: in the A site tower of Haven, there is an empty rifle case near a jar of piss, a reference to the sniper from Team Fortress 2. And there you have it, 107 facts about Valorant. Thank you for watching this video. Which game should we cover next? Let us know in the comments, and be sure to subscribe to the Leaderboard for more gaming content. I've been Caboose, and we'll see you next time.